Hey, hi there. Welcome back to Iggy's Toy Parade and Soldier Review. Once again, this is your host, Iggy. Yay. Well, sorry, when I laugh, my belly goes up and down, and then the camera shakes like there's an earthquake. But we're not in California, we're in Florida. Sunny, sunshine state of Florida, where it rains every day, it seems like. I'm going to look at a Star Trek toy by Playmates. Now, in previous videos, I talked about Playmates toys being founded by Sam Chan Tai-ho. Tai-ho, 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 Tai-ho. It's off the Star Trek we go. Wow, that was regrettable. Yeah, I know. Iggy can't help himself sometimes. So this toy was released in conjunction with the release of the Star Trek Generations movie. And this toy is copyrighted 1994 by Playmates Toys. And it coordinates with sets they had already released, such as the Bridge Playset, the Transporter Room, and the Star Trek Shuttle. I showed you those. Well, I haven't showed you the Bridge playset yet. That will be last. This is the engineering playset, and it's pretty basic, but it's kind of neat at the same time. Now, when I put this together, I did have some difficulty because I didn't follow the instructions exactly, and I made a couple mistakes, which I was able to fix except for one, and that's this one over here. I put the sticker on upside down. As you can see, there's the Star Trip, the Star Trip, the Star, the Star. That's all, folks. The Star Trek Enterprise, and it's upside down. Or is it this one that's upside down? No, that's this one. Because you can see the nacelles. I guess they call them nacelles or snails or whatever they call those are on the wrong side, and the saucer is also flipped over. I had difficulties putting this piece in and connecting it here and here, and I was getting so frustrated. I said, oh heck, and I pressed it down real hard and it went together. So I guess sometimes you just need to hit it with a hammer. I don't know. The most difficulty I had putting it together was getting the stickers on. I don't have very good dexterity of my hands, manual dexterity, and so I had trouble getting the stickers to line up. But it's not too bad. There's one on the interior that I goofed up pretty bad, but I was able to peel it back. See those floor pieces? That one right in the center. You can still see it's off a little bit. But those were the hardest ones to put together. You know, I probably should turn my flashlight on. There we go. And in the background, of course, is the box. Now, it shows the reactor core lighting up all the way. Well, it doesn't do that. When I turn it on, you'll see what I mean. It only lights up this bottom part because came in two pieces, unless I connected it incorrectly or something, which is a strong possibility because I didn't read the instructions. I'll show you why. I'm more of a visual person. Um, so the instructions are hard for me to decipher. You can see it wants you to do a lot of different things here, and I had trouble following all of this, so I just put it together by looking at the box and putting it together. However, a couple things I had difficulty with because I did not read the instructions. And I did look at the instructions for the stickers. And there's quite a number of stickers. I didn't use all of them, though, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to show you the sticker sheet. And these here, I'm like, oh, God. There's a whole bunch of little stickers. And it's not, abundantly clear where those stickers go. It's just sort of vague. Now, here we go. And all these different lines were really throwing me off. Anyway, that's why I'm not very good at model kits. I think I told you guys that a couple times before. So I know you're anxious to see what this looks like when the... Oh, wait. Did this open up? Yeah. Okay. The dilithium crystal goes in here. Can you see it? Oh, wait. There it is. Can you see that? That's the dilithium crystal. And something just broke. Oh, great. I broke it. No, there it goes. Okay. All right, so let's turn it on and see what we've got here. So where do I turn it on? I forgot. This chair looks like it would be a crotch killer. I don't know. It doesn't look very comfortable to me. All right, I'm going to turn off the flashlight and turn off this light. Can you see it? All right, let's see if I can do this. Now you see it doesn't quite light up the top of the chamber too well, but it does light up here where there it is at the bottom and this part up here. It requires 3 AA batteries to light up the central core. Let me close this door. Doesn't quite close very well, does it? Anyway, the playset was more impressive when I put it together and saw it in person than it looked on the box. This part, well, let's see. This part here on the box, it looks like one of those screens that Victorians had, and the women would dress and undress behind the screen and throw their unmentionables over the top of the screen. I don't know why I thought of that, but when I saw it in person, that sounds strange, does it? Of course I saw it in person. I'm here. Or am I? I could be in a different universe. After this, I probably should retreat to a different universe. What the heck was I talking about? Looks like this isn't together too well, but at any rate, what's this button do? I guess that's the crew's alarm clock so they can get up in the morning. I was hoping that would light up, but I guess not. Does it light up if I press this button? No, that's too bad, because it looks like it's supposed to. Anyway, so this is the Star Trek Generations engineering playset for the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D. And it says it comes with an exclusive Star Trek Generations mini poster. And I'm going to show that to you because you'll laugh when you see it. Let me turn the lights back on. There we go. So let's take a look at this exclusive mini poster. And when they said it's a mini poster, by golly, they weren't kidding. So if you were expecting to have something you could put up on the wall in your bedroom, that is if you don't have a girlfriend or a wife, because every guy knows that they're dream crushers. It sounded kind of bitter, didn't it? My ex-wife was actually very tolerant of my toy collecting. I'm suppose if she was honest with me, she would have thought that what I was doing was childish and foolish. But she never really said anything about it to me to make me feel bad. So I appreciate that she was tolerant in that regard. Trust me, I loved my wife. I just didn't like her boyfriend. So here's your poster, guys. This is it. You can see it's about the size of a piece of notebook paper. Turned sideways, there it is. And the movie Generations featured crossover between classic Star Trek and the new Star Trek, because there's William Shatner and there's Patrick Stewart, the two captains of the Enterprise. You know, it's been so long ago since I've seen that movie. I'm having troubles trying to remember what it was about, to tell you the truth. I remember there's some sort of cloud that sends people into an environment that's kind of like heaven. And because for like Kirk, he shows up at a ranch up in the mountains, and he's horseback riding, and he's got his wife there. And Patrick Stewart, he shows up in his home, and there's a Christmas tree, and his wife is there, and it's very idyllic. I no, I what? Stop that. Anyway, it's like a perfect environment that you wouldn't want to ever leave. And but of course, Patrick Stewart figures out that it's not real, and he convinces Kirk of the same thing, and together they team up to, I guess, overthrow this evil guy. He was plied by Malcolm McDowell, and that's about all I remember of it. I remember Whoopi Goldberg was in that movie. I can't stand her. Sorry for all my progressive liberal Democrat friends out there. The View to me is like a small group of Nazi camp guards, the female types, which were worse than the men, by the way. But you know what? Karma is pretty cruel, and they were all put to the end of a rope. Now, the playset comes with a schematic, which talks a bunch of gobbledygook that doesn't mean anything to little kids, and I have it upside down that shows how meaningless it is. And it says, this is the power transit conduit, the matter stream, the dilithium housing, the plasma stream. All of this stuff means nothing. Antimatter stream, which in this case doesn't matter. Nozzle head. You mean like a hose? I don't know. Well, they do have, thank God they have a subliminator. Matter injector gas chamber. Okay. Iggy has one of those, but I promised one of my viewers some time ago I wouldn't make potty jokes, so I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway, this is the Star Trek engineering playset. I hope you enjoyed the small tour, and we'll do it one more time. I guess you could say that the engine room is literally the heart of the ship. Okay, guys, I want to thank you for getting Iggy with it. And I invite you to join the Iggy Army and become a subscriber. I think I still have a little bit more Star Trek to share with you, but I think since we've already done quite a number of videos of that recently, I'm going to feature in the next video, I'm thinking some Civil War soldiers. There I go again. Would you like some soldiers? I had some whiskey in my canteen. Do you know, it's funny in those old cavalry movies from like 1951 or something, they always have a sergeant that is an alcoholic, which is, they try and make it look like that's funny. That isn't he cute? He's an alcoholic. And having once been involved with a girl whose parents died of that, it's actually not very funny. But in the movies, he's like, I'm a cheerful drunk. And he's always an Irishman. So I imagine if I was Irish, that depiction would kind of bother me. But I don't believe in being overly offended by everything. Why did I go in this direction? Let's go back to what I was saying. Why was I talking about? Oh, because I mispronounced the word soldier. Iggy's Toy Parade on Soldier Review. Very well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for following me here. And I want to invite you to join the Iggy Army. And why am I talking like Captain Jack now? Well, how about if I just say goodbye? So what I'll do is turn off the main reactor core, and of course, all the power systems will shut down and turn off the video.